Hello and let's try that again. Hello and welcome to Out of Computer Center's review of Command and Conquer Tiberium Alliances. This is its beta review, and it's produced by Electronic Arts, who's responsible for such games such as Spore, um, SimCity, and a plethora of sports games. We'll get right into it. The game itself reminds me of Mafia Wars meets Tribal Wars. If any of you have ever played Tribal Wars and got sucked into it like I did, it's an extremely addicting game. This one is a lot like it, where you have to build up your buildings to get your resources, and then you launch attacks against people. Instead of taking over their villages like you do in Tribal Wars, you essentially knock them out of the game and destroy their base completely. There's no going back, at least with that base. So it's in that aspect, it's total annihilation. The objective is to get from your little point on the map all the way to the center, which is a hell of a distance away. I mean, it's like way out there. So it's one of those games where it's going to take you weeks to play, not just days. It is free to play, but you can add funds to it. This one cracks me up every time I see it, if it loads up. It is play for free funds that you can buy from Electronic Arts for the game, providing it loads up. There we go. Play for free funds. You play for free, but go ahead and pay. And with those, you can increase the amount of money you get, which is what you use for doing research to get more items, because you don't start off with everything. You have to research all of your units that you use throughout the game. Action points are your command points. This is what details how many attacks you can do per day, how many movement spaces you can move away from your location. All the major stuff takes command points. Now you can spend money to increase those command points so you can do a lot more per day. But aside from that, it is completely free. It just goes off of your EA account, which I have thanks to installing Spore. Let's see. It is a cross-platform game. It's browser-based, so you should be able... They designed this game to work on tablets and iPads, so that you're able to play whether you're at your desk, on a laptop, with a tablet, Android, iPad, or anything like that, so that you can still play the game without having any kind of restrictions to it or anything. So it's kind of neat. So far, the biggest issue I have with the beta is I use Windows 7 64-bit, and I'm using Firefox 11 and Flash Player 11.1, and periodically the sound during combat will cut out, but it will make it to where no sound works in Firefox at all. In fact, I was playing EverQuest with my wife yesterday, and she had to go put our children to sleep, and while she was doing that, instead of logging out, I went ahead and just minimized the game, and I came over to Command & Conquer to play my turns while I was waiting for it to come down. And the sound cut out, but not only did it disable the sound in Firefox, it also disabled the sound in EverQuest. So the only way that I can get that to fix is if I end the process tree in Firefox and go back into EverQuest and close it out and then reload it, and then after that everything worked fine. So that's a bit of a glitch. I've already reported it to Electronic Arts by using the beta feedback here. Aside from that, the gameplay is great. There's a lot of cool features to it. It's way more in depth than Tribal Wars when it comes to combat. You have more control over how all that plays out. It's not just a click on the bad guy and attack, and a text says, "Oh, you won." There's actual action to the combat and a strategy that you come up with to devise. For example, these are all my units, and I can place them in any period because they're going to go straight in a straight line and attack anything that's in their way. So there's a lot more strategy when it comes to taking out an army to destroy their base. But that'll all be in a different video. This is just for a quick review. If you are interested in playing Command & Conquer Tiberium Alliances. It is at alliances.commandandconquer.com, and it is completely free to play. So, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.